The following is a presentation of Lion's Heart Media. Any use, rebroadcast, or redistribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of Lion's Heart Media is strictly prohibited. White looks to throw. He wants Boyd deep. Help over the top. Boyd adjusts. 1,000 and a score. Wilson drives in. She scores. Jensen, Grayson, give and go. Jensen elevates and she slams it down again. Arlo, top of the box, a drive, and he fires it in. This Cannon hammers the back line. Striplings fires it up. Spencer in space. Just got it. Touchdown, Sarah Catholic. It's a battle for first place here on the penultimate night of the regular season here in the Steel City Summer Basketball League. Alex Lyons with you as it's AMD Industry 7-1 taking on BeeGraphix 7-1. First meeting went to AMD, looking to go back-to-back. Opening tip, one over to Giannikas. Quickly swung over her. It's into the corner. Three ball up on its way on the line as Marchinsky knocks down the opening triple of the game. 16 threes in the first meeting between these two combatants this season for AMD, who quickly leads it 3-0. As works back right side, there's Barella. Barella trying to cut down low. Barella left side fouled, and Barella is headed to the window. She will shoot two, so Barella to the free throw line here in a 3-0 AMD advantage. 15:33 remaining in the opening half. So Lauren Barella at the charity stripe here. Barella, 16.29 points per game as she rattles in the first of the game for BeeGraphix. As BeeGraphix on the board here in the first, thanks to Lauren Barella. 8th overall in points per game average this season. 5th overall in points. Off the front iron, rebound grab down by DaShae Cochran. In transition, Hritz, right side, Marchinsky again, ironing out, rebound, Eisenberg off the window for two. And AMD adds on, and it's a 5-1 advantage. 15:18 remaining here in the first, as Emily Eisenberg increases the lead up to 4. Now left side, picked off by Giannikas, reigning defensive player of the year, Giannikas. Now Hritz, back up top, down low, tic-tac-toe, and one. DaShae Cochran increases the advantage as Eisenberg started with a steal and Cochran finishes it off at the rim. 610 points entering play this season for AMD, 76.25 per game. They've scored 80+ 5 times this year in 8 games. Off the mark there, Hritz grabs down the rebound outside, got it! Giannikas from long range, and Giuliana makes it a 9-point advantage for AMD. Not even 2 minutes old into this game. As driving in, that's Claire, the leading scorer of the league. Back outside, ironing out. Rebound, grab down, Giannikas, dual possession. As Giuliana Giannikas, the smallest player in the bunch, forces the tie-up. As Larkin, off the bench, replaces Spitznagel. Surprise, no start for Emily Larkin here today. The 1,000-point scorer for the Geibel Gators, lost in the semis last year to Ayanna Wade's Clareton Bears. In transition, Eisenberg across Cochran. Back outside, Giannikas again, got it again! 6 for Giannikas and already 3 threes for AMD. Again, knocked down 16 against BeeGraphix in the first meeting this year as Larkin off the bench and onto the board. Emma Larkin, first bucket from the floor for BeeGraphix. Nearing the 2 minutes elapsed mark. Giannikas once more, left side, Marchinsky. Giannikas, game a catch. Leila puts it up. Iron it out. Rebound ripped down by Lauren Barella. The rising senior at Cannon Mac. Barella right down the left side. Madison Clair and one. And back-to-back buckets for BeeGraphix. Clair averaging 23.75 points per game. BeeGraphix 1 for 2 from the line so far here in this one. As up and in, three-point play, or up and out, three-point play not converted. Rebound there was by DaShae Cochran and back the other way. Possession belongs to BeeGraphix. 13-5 advantage. AMD out in front, 13:43 remaining in the first. Barella the trigger, quickly into Jenkins, back to Barella in the left side corner. Barella buries it as Lauren Barella, her first bucket from the floor, averaging up over 16 per game, and it's a little spurt for BeeGraphix. As down to 13-8, the advantage falls. Giannikas, red hot, lights out from long range. Giuliana knocks down another, and it's 16-8. AMD out in front, 13:23 remaining in the opening half. Giannikas already matching her season average of 9 points per game here in the opening half. Not even 3 minutes old in this game. Giannikas, 3 triples and 4 overall for AMD with 13:23 remaining here in the opening half of play on MVI Live. Alex Lyons again with you. First game of the season for us here on MVI Live, usually covering almost the entirety of the Steel City Basketball League, at least a game every play date, but that had a change here this season. Moving up, we were in the middle of district baseball and state baseball, softball playoffs, along with lacrosse playoffs as well. We covered all the district championships for lacrosse this year on the NFHS network for MVI Live. So been a busy time of year moving up, but finally good to get here for the penultimate day of the regular season on MVI Live, and then we'll have the entirety of the postseason, all 4 games next week into the championship 2 weeks from today. As Larkin inside, Jenkins stripped away and out of bounds. 8-point lead for AMD. 13:15 remaining here in the opening half of play. Lauren Barella the trigger down to the left. Barella surveying her options. Barella inside, Jenkins right wing, back to Barella. As Barella flips one, Jenkins backing down. Jenkins spin around, put up, rattles in for Jenkins. First bucket of the game for Jenkins. She's averaging 14 points per game. And a big comeback on the rise here for BeeGraphix after getting down by double digits early on. Hurts the TJ product into DaShae Cochran outside now. Giannikas tries another, knocks down another. 12 for Giannikas, showing off here in the opening half. As Giannikas has 12 of her team's 19, all from outside. 5th 3 of the game. And this is an AMD squad as Hurts with the denial on the near side. That is missing one of the defensive players, best defensive players in the league, and not a bad scorer as well. And Kaylin Settles, 14th overall in points per game this season for Kaylin Settles. And again, we know how good defensively she's been for Elizabeth forward. As ironing out that attempt, rebound by Claire. Claire straight to the rack, no. Rebound, grab back down in transition. Slowing things down, Riley Peterson. Peterson now right side. Stop up there by Coringa. Couple of future Warrior standouts. As there goes Cochran, right side. Coringa gets to the rack and gets fouled. Just over 12 minutes remaining here in the opening half of play. 19-10 advantage, Nina Coringa. Still a year out from joining Coach Yarton's squad at Elizabeth Ford, the assistant for AMD. As Coringa knocks down the first. 1 for 2 from the line as AMD. They've doubled up BeeGraphix. As Coringa, front iron and out. Rebound, grab back down by DaShae. Her third, Giannikas got another. A walking bucket. 15 points for Giannikas, all from long range. And Giuliana putting on a show. She has outscored BeeGraphix by 5 herself. And again, that girl has yet to play a high school basketball game, as Giuliana Giannikas is just a rising freshman at Norwin. Peterson gets the personal. First shot up is off the iron and out for Claire. Clair now 0 for 2 from the line. Second attempt, that one falls. So Clair able to knock down the back end, getting BeeGraphix up to 11. 23-11, 11:42 remaining. As Giannikas, right side, DaShae Cochran in the right wing. Cochran, now Giannikas, top of the key. Giannikas drives left side, blocked underneath by Jenkins. Jenkins up ahead, right side, stops up Clair. Madison Clair looks to drive, baseline underneath. Rebound grabbed down by DaShae Cochran. Fourth board by DaShae. As Cochran in the right side. 11:13 rolling clock up top. There's Peterson. Peterson off to Giannikas. Giannikas inside Cochran. Cochran kick out. Kalinga right wing off the iron. Rebound ripped away by Jenkins from Hritz. In transition, there's Emma Larkin. Larkin off the side of the backboard right to DaShae Cochran. As DaShae back to Giannikas up over the timeline. Giannikas left side. As Peterson in the left wing curling. Peterson back up top. Now there's Cochran. Cochran curling, kick out right side. Peterson in the corner, guarded by Larkin. Up top, Cochran can't connect. Rebound picked back up by Clair. Her second board of the game. Taken away. Second steal, Giannikas. Giannikas down low. Hritz with a taparoo for 2. Emily Hritz on the board. 25-11. Hritz looks to return the favor. Giannikas, a rare miss. Hritz the rebound, can't connect. Now it's DaShae Cochran. Cochran back outside. Peterson pressured tightly by Lauren Barella. Corner kick out. Hritz lets it fly, rattles it in. Emily Hritz, her first 3 ball. And it's a 28-11 lead here for AMD. As AMD Industries all over BeeGraphix in the early going of this one. Pure and utter domination as Clair connects on the mid-range jumper from 7 feet away. Clair's up to 5. Her team now to 13. Kalinga curling, spinning, puts it up, middle of the lane. Kalinga up to 3. Everybody in the act for AMD. As deflection out of bounds, far side. 17-point lead for AMD. 9:16 remaining here as Hritz and Peterson hit the bench. Inbound right side. This is again no Michaela Canty, no Kaylin Settles today. Foul goes against Karinga. Inbound, cutting Clair, side iron out, rebound, grabbed down by Sarah Pancake, the rising sophomore at EF. Now taken back up top, Marchinsky. Over to Giannikas, Giuliana Giannikas. Giannikas cuts right side, taken back over. As Marchinsky resets from the top of the key. 3 points today for Marchinsky, the opening 3 as Cochran off the mark, rebound underneath. Karinga turnaround, put back and the foul. As Nina Karinga with 3 points, 1 for 2 from the line, will take another trip. Just the second trip to the line here in this game for AMD. AMD giving up just 51.1 points per game. They've held BeeGraphix, who's scoring over 74 per game in check. Karinga rattles off the first, no good, with 8:50 remaining here in the opening half. 30-13, AMD on top of BeeGraphix. Right hand shot, Karinga ironing out, 0 for 2. Rebound by Jenkins, the rising senior at Uniontown. Back up top, Clair left side, ironing out, rebound by Barella. And the whistle blows. And big game here as well. It's not just for first place, but it's also, you want to stay away from a very good Howard Hanna team come the first round of the playoffs. And that's kind of what this would do for the winner. As baseline cut, Clair up and the foul as she will shoot 2. Sending her to the line is going to be Leila Marchinsky. So Clair, who's 1 for 3 from the line, will make her third trip. 5 points today for Clair. 2 for 5. Make it 3 for 6 now as BeeGraphix from the line. 6 points now for Clair. Try to cut the lead back down to 15 with 8:35 remaining here in the opening half. Clair, second shot up, iron out, rebound, grab down. That's by Larkin. Larkin, Barella can't connect. Hurwitz grabs down the rebound as Emily Hurwitz sends Eisenberg. Giannikas, got it! 18, another one. As they just continue to add up for Giuliana Giannikas. 18 points as Barella, a much-needed bucket, and the foul. So Barella with 6. She'll head to the line, shooting one more. 1 for 2 today is Barella. 5th in total points here in the Steel City Summer Basketball League. Pancake gets the personal. So 1 shot for Barella. Clair comes out. She'll be replaced by J.C. Klingensmith, the 5'9" junior from Baldwin. Up, Barella in, so Barella converts the traditional 3-point play. BeeGraphix cuts the deficit down to 33-17. Hurwitz up top, looks to Cochran, outside Eisenberg. Emily Eisenberg, Hurwitz now rolling left side, Hurwitz spinning, puts it up, banker, no. Rebound off of Klingensmith, right to Brooke Spitznagel. Spitznagel off to Barella. Barella in transition, right wing, Lauren Barella. Klingensmith, top of the key. Off the front iron, rebound, grabbed down by Giannikas in transition. Giannikas coast to coast, stops up Eisenberg, right wing. Skipped across, Emily Hurwitz lets it fly. Side iron out, rebound, grabbed down by Larkin. Emma driving, deflected, Giannikas, but right to Jenkins. Outside, Barella. Off the iron, Jenkins grabs down another rebound, puts it up, rattles it in. 4 for Jenkins. 33-19, BeeGraphix on the comeback trail, but AMD looking to pull further ahead. Cochran, all sorts of room, right side, and it falls. DaShae Cochran with her first 3 of the game. 9 first half threes so far for AMD. Majority of those belong to Giannikas as Spitznagel long on the shot. Klingensmith the rebound, the putback, no. Eisenberg hauls it in. In transition, Emily Eisenberg. Eisenberg right side, blocked but fouled. .634 remaining here in the opening quarter of play. Eisenberg, 2 points today. Emily averaging 8 per game, rising senior at McKeesport. 3 now for Eisenberg. .37-19. One more for Emily. Second shot, Eisenberg, it's true as well. 2 for 2 for Emily Eisenberg. As Eisenberg increases the advantage up to 19. Right side, Larkin ironing out Giannikas, her 3rd rebound. Giannikas finds the trailer, Hurwitz inside, Cochran, no, rebound, and it's wedged up. So DaShae unable to finish it off, and back the other way we shall go. .614 opening half, 38-19 AMD. 6 threes by Giannikas. So off the wedge, it's a dual possession, giving roll to dual possession. So arrow favors AMD. Eisenberg off the miss, finds a cutting Cochran. This time DaShae makes no mistake. As DaShae Cochran gets the lead up to 21. As Giannikas, Giuliana Giannikas stops up 15 feet out, finds Marchinsky. Short on the shot, easy rebound by Clair, her third. Madison Clair over the timeline. Clair left side, Klingensmith. Klingensmith from the wing. Rebound Marchinsky. So Leila Marchinsky, the junior, up over the timeline, right side, Hurwitz. Hurwitz, right corner, looks for the option of Eisenberg. Outside, Giannikas. Blackjack 21 for Giannikas. Adds another. All from outside, Giuliana Giannikas. 7 threes. Rebound by Eisenberg. Emily Eisenberg. Giannikas now taken by Cochran. Eisenberg driving. Emily left side. Flip back along off the board by Klingensmith. Underneath. Off the window, laid in for 2. Clair up to 8. 21 for BeeGraphix. Again, Giannikas has 21 all by herself here in this ball game. Eisenberg short on the shot. Marchinsky can't grab the rebound as it deflects free to Madison Clair. Clair underneath, banker no. Rebound picked back up by Sunny Harper. Outside Barella. Rebound Klingensmith to Clair. Madison no. So Klingensmith outside, Larkin lets one fly, and Emma Larkin makes no mistake. 5 for Larkin, time out. AMD, as AMD wants to talk things over, the 43-24 advantage over the BeeGraphix squad here in this one. Emma Larkin, much needed triple to get BeeGraphix back on the board. We'll take a quick break, come back in conclusion of this opening half right here on MPI Live.
There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? 3-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee, Community and More, located at 103rd Street in Menneson. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community and More.
(43-24), just over 4 to play. As here comes Klingensmith off the turnover. Clair, foul line, kick out. There goes Klingensmith. Right side, window and out. Rebound, grab Jenkins. Underneath, over, and Harper tosses it up and in for 2. 43-26, BeeGraphix trying to find a bit of a comeback here before the end of the opening half of play. As underneath, there's Coringa. Coringa spinning, surrounded, and whistle blows. Tie up, force possession belongs to the black and gold. Klingensmith the trigger, flips one back in. Now it's Emma Larkin. Larkin up over the timeline. Larkin inside. Jenkins up under right hand and 1. As Jenkins, that's her third bucket of the game. She's up to 6 and heads to the free throw line. DaShae Cochran gets the personal. 4 makes and 8 attempts so far for BeeGraphix. Rebound right into the hands of Coringa off the miss. Peterson right side, Cochran off the toss. Cochran puts it up, iron and out. Jenkins yet another rebound. As Jenkins now back the other way. Here comes Klingensmith back up top. Controlled along by Jenkins. Jenkins deflected out of bounds. And off the deflection, it is going to be BeeGraphix basketball. 3 on the clock. Emma Larkin. Larkin gets it in, surrounded. Back outside. Larkin in the left corner. Emma Larkin curling up top. Clair. Clair drives down the lane, right side, and 1. 2 more for Madison Clair. She's up to 10. So Clair for the old school 3-point play. Won't convert. Harper the rebound though. Right on the glass here in the latter stages of half number 1 is BeeGraphix, as unable to get it to fall was Emma Larkin. So Barella will come back in. BeeGraphix has cut a 20-point deficit down to 13. As Cochran, no, rebound Barella. BeeGraphix, a chance to make this a 10-point game before the half if they get some buckets. A big miss there, though. Rebound deflects to Emily Eisenberg. Eisenberg, who can stop the run? Eisenberg, now Peterson. Peterson rolling, Peterson working up top. Handoff goes to Hurwitz on the left side, and Hurwitz going to be fouled by Klingensmith. Giannikas trigger far side, back in Spitznagel, out comes Klingensmith. Backcourt Eisenberg back underway here in the opening half. 13-point lead for AMD. Outside Peterson, back iron out, rebound Spitznagel. Quickly hurries it along. Now Clair. Curls back outside, finds the trailer in Lauren Barella. Barella down the lane. Barella locked up, tie-up force, and possession going to belong to BeeGraphix once again. Barella the trigger as Barella looks at Clair. That option denied, running out of time. Flips it in. Now Clair takes over. Clair left wing. Clair back up top. Driving in. Larkin down the lane and out of bounds. Last touch by AMD. 13-point lead here. With 1:43 remaining in the first. As pass inside up. Barella, no. Rebound by Giannikas. Fourth board by Giannikas. Right side looking to drive. Hurwitz finds the cutter. Giannikas surrounded. Loose on the deck. Giannikas off of Hurwitz and out. Back the other way we go. And again, BeeGraphix a chance to cut into the deficit. Lauren Barella up over the timeline. Barella left side swings it. Madison Clair. Clair back to Barella. Backcourt violation coming and will. 13-point lead for AMD. Just over a minute remaining here in the opening half of play. Off the inbound, Eisenberg up top. Hurwitz can't connect. Rebound again by Jenkins. As Jenkins looks to drive, pop free, DaShae Cochran. Cochran deflected. Barella saves it for a second and out of bounds on the near side. Just under a minute to play here. 13-point lead for AMD. See if AMD can add on one final time. They've hit a bit of a cold spell here in the final part here of opening half action. As Eisenberg. Eisenberg up top, picked off by Clair. In transition, 1-on-2, Clair no. Rebound Giannikas. Sidesteps over the body of a fallen comrade. As Giannikas, trailer, Eisenberg, iron it out. Rebound Larkin. As Larkin driving in, Larkin with a kiss off the glass for 2. Larkin cuts the lead to 11. As Hurwitz, Cochran from the corner to end the run. No, Barella the board. As here comes Barella, bouncing off of Eisenberg. Too much contact there. So Barella to the line. 1-1 for Barella. Won't get another. Clair the rebound. No. Another rebound. Put back this time. Yes. Short at the buzzer, and just like that, the lead has dissipated. 43-34. A late charge by BeeGraphix has got them within 9 at the half right here on MVI Live.
There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? 3-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee Community and More, located at 103rd Street in Madison. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community, and More. It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. Wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customized. Call today at 412-384-5300. The best local coverage of news, sports, and more. Make sure you subscribe to the Mon Valley Independent newspaper. Both print and e-edition subscriptions are available, and you can try the e-edition free for 30 days starting today. So make sure you log on to MonValleyIndependent.com for more information. Mon Valley Independent. What happens here matters here.
Back here, halftime on MVI Live, as it's the penultimate night of the regular season here in the Steel City Summer Basketball League. And right now, it's BeeGraphix on the comeback trail, down big early on. Lead near 20 for AMD. It's down to 9 here at the half. 21 for Giannikas, also has 5 rebounds to go along with that. 7 points for DaShae Cochran. Cochran, 7 rebounds as well. 5 points and 3 boards for Hurwitz, 3 points, 2 boards for Karinga, and Eisenberg has added 4 and 5 as well, while Marchinsky knocked down the opening 3 of the game here for AMD in this one. On the other side of things, on the comeback trail for BeeGraphix, Madison Clair leading the charge, 12 points, has 5 rebounds. Emma Larkin has 7 and 2. 7 for Lauren Barella. Barella's added in 5 rebounds. Klingensmith with 4 rebounds, no points. 6 points for Jenkins. Jenkins with 6 boards as well, and 2 and 2 for Sonny Harper here in this opening half of play. As your first half scoring, 43-34 in favor of AMD. As half number 2 upon us here, as comeback trail continues for BeeGraphix, but it's AMD ball off the hop. As Marchinsky tries to start the second half the same as the first. No good. Rebound missed by Hurwitz as well. As in transition, down low, Clair, iron unkind, Klingensmith, no. Giannikas grabs yet another rebound off the Klingensmith miss. In transition, kick out corner, Cochran, one more, Eisenberg. Hurwitz to Giannikas, right side, Marchinsky puts it up, rattles it out, rebound by Jenkins. So Jenkins driving on DaShae, pull up jumper deflected free. Grab down Larkin, Emma Larkin. Larkin back up top, left side on its way, iron and out, rebound. Jenkins gets it to go. 8 and 8 now for Jenkins. And it's 43-36 here in half number 2. AMD still leading. They have not trailed in this game, but that lead continues to dissipate. Down to 7. Cochran from the right elbow. The 15-footer no. Eisenberg. Toss Marchinsky. Marchinsky left wing. Side iron rebound. Eisenberg across to Cochran. As out of bounds. Possession back the other way. 43-36. AMD leading BeeGraphix. But that lead getting smaller and smaller. Barella, Jenkins, no problem. 10 for Jenkins, nearing a double-double here in this one. Lead down to just 5. Right now, AMD, they couldn't miss a shot to start the game, and now AMD looks like they can't hit water if they fell out of a boat as another miss. Jenkins grabs down yet another rebound. One board away from a double-double by Jenkins. Sonny Harper in, Klingensmith out. As the lead continues to shrink. 2-possession game here. Still plenty of time to work. Jenkins fouled by Cochran. Barella the trigger as Barella in. Jenkins, iron out, rebound, grab down by Eisenberg. Emily, 3 boards this half, finds a cutting Cochran. And DaShae, a chance to get some points from the free throw line. Sending her there is going to be Jenkins. 3 for 6 in the opening half was AMD. First one iron and up, so Cochran misses. She's now 0 for 2. Cochran iron and out, and the dry spell gets drier. As now Larkin to the window and fouled. So Emma Larkin. First trip to the line for Larkin. The standout from Geibel going into her senior season. Emma misses on the first. 4 for 12 from the line as BeeGraphix. Iron and out, make it 4 for 13 in a dual possession. Arrow points in the favor of BeeGraphix. And short bench today for AMD. No Canty, no Graney, no Settles. As Larkin outside, no. Rebound, grab down, Giannikas. As Giannikas to Eisenberg. Giannikas. Who's going to break through? Who's going to get the ball to go through the bucket? That's all really you feel like AMD needs to do right now is see the ball go through. Marchinsky tries from long range. Larkin hauls in the easy rebound. Larkin, Jenkins with a tap-tap-taparoo for 2. 6 this half for Jenkins. It's a 1-possession game. Lead was up at 19 for AMD. Harper out, in comes Klingensmith. Coringa in as well, replacing Marchinsky. Eisenberg, right side, iron out. Jenkins the rebound. Give Jenkins a double-double now in this one. 12 points, 10 rebounds for Jenkins. Curling left side, now right side, driving. Larkin underneath and over. Rebound off the miss by Coringa. Giannikas in transition, Giuliana. Right side, Giuliana, Giannikas. Off the screen, step back 2, iron and out. Rebound grab by Clair. Ice cold continues here for AMD. As fouled on the other end is Madison Clair. Going to try to go back and do some investigation. See when the last bucket was for AMD. Clair knocks in the first, 13 for Clair. One-point game thanks to Clair's 2. It was a 43-19 lead. Iron and out. Rebound Jenkins again. Outside. In it goes. Clair, turnaround, and the lead. 16 for Clair. Or one away from it. No, 44-43. Clair knocks it down and gets the lead for the first time today for BeeGraphix. 25 unanswered for BeeGraphix. So Giuliana Giannikas hit a 3 with 5:21 left in the first half. It is a 25-0 run. 10 minutes and 54 seconds since AMD has scored a point. 10:54. Twenty 25 unanswered. It was a 24-point lead for Cochran, no good. As things have quickly turned from up 24 to down by 1. As whistle blows, foul on the floor. 11 even on the clock. Third foul on DaShae Cochran. So Giuliana Giannikas gave AMD their largest lead of the game at 43-19 with 5:21 remaining here in the opening half of play. Since then, 25 unanswered for BeeGraphix as we near 6 minutes elapsed. And finally, with 10:47 remaining in the second, Cochran ends the run. So AMD back in front by 1. As outside it goes. Teardrop floater won't fall. Clair, rebound. Cochran the denial. Rebound picked up by Peterson. Back the other way. Here comes Peterson. As outside, 3-ball iron out. Peterson, rebound blocked. As Clair from behind. As Coach Larry Cash calls time. 1-point AMD lead, 25-2 run on the other side for BeeGraphix. They trail by 1 right here on MVI Live.
It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customize. Call today at 412-384-5300.
10 minutes, 34 seconds, the run spanned for BeeGraphix that went 25 unanswered from 5:21 left in the first to 10:47 left in the second. DaShae Cochran ended it and got the lead back here for AMD. But AMD right now got to get into a groove, get some momentum back. BeeGraphix, a monumental comeback. Giannikas, rebound underneath her. It's no. Jenkins the board. Already a double-double for Jenkins. BeeGraphix has AMD on the ropes. Now trying to find the knockout punch. They were on the ropes themselves early in this one. Larkin, no. Giannikas the rebound. Up ahead, right side, driving, fouled into the free throw line goes AMD. So AMD, chance to add on 2 with Nina Karinga, who's 1 for 4 from the line. Maker 1 for 5. AMD 0 for 3 this half from the line. Trying to get the lead back to 2. Up and in. It's true on the second. 46-44. As Karinga now has 5. Make it 4 for Karinga. 2 coming from the line as Giannikas going to be fouled on the takeaway as Jenkins gets the personal. So off the inbound and off the foul by Jenkins. As Hurwitz, now Cochran, DaShae. Up top, Cochran, kick out, Giannikas curling, driving, Giannikas to the rack, no, Jenkins the rebound. Cleaning up the glass here in the second half. 7 boards this half alone. Corner 3, iron it out. Jenkins the rebound and the foul. "14 rebounds for Jenkins. 0 for 1 from the line. We'll head back there. 6 for 15 is BeeGraphix. Iron and out for Jenkins, now 0 for 2. Eisenberg, Marchinsky in, Peterson and Kalinga out. As Karinga and Peterson, the 2 rising 8th graders at EF, get the blow. Marchinsky off the miss. So Marchinsky up top. Leila Marchinsky inside. Cochran, no. Rebound grabbed down by Jenkins. Unhappy coach Bria Rathaway. Or make that Bria Rollins as back the other way. As Coach Bria not happy at all after that miss. And back the other way. Here comes BeeGraphix. Harper toppled over, finds the trailer. There goes Larkin. And Emma ties us at 46. Outside, Leila Marchinsky got it. Second 3 for Marchinsky, first 3 since the opening half. "11 threes in the game for AMD. They lead by 3. Final 7.5 here in this one, and it's a tie-up forced by Emily Eisenberg. So AMD will take over. 49-46, they lead. Eisenberg in transition. Eisenberg right side, cuts across underneath, picked off by Klingensmith. Slows down now up over the timeline. Klingensmith. Traveling violation. Back the other way. AMD by 3 with possession. So Eisenberg near side, quickly into Marchinsky. Nearing the 7-minute mark remaining here in half number 2. 49-46, AMD on top. Now Giannikas outside. Marchinsky puts up another, got another. Third 3 for Marchinsky. She has 9. Knocking to her season average here in this one. Third 3 for Marchinsky, lead to 6. As back the other way, muscled in by Madison Clair. 18 for the league's leading scorer. As Cochran sees the lane, takes it up and fouled. DaShae going to the line. Sending her there is Madison Clair. Cochran 0 for 3, 9 points today. Just 2 away from her season average. First shot by Cochran, it's true. 10 for Cochran, first free throw made by DaShae. 53-48. AMD out in front. Cochran. So 1 for 2 trip there. Now here comes Larkin. Larkin left side, Emma Larkin. Larkin driving underneath, and Larkin with a trip to the charity stripe. So Larkin, who's 0 for 2 with 9 points in this one, will head to the line. Shots 18 and 19 from the line. Larkin makes number 7 from there for BeeGraphix. And a completely different game if BeeGraphix makes their free throws. Larkin makes both there. Lead down to 3. So Eisenberg driving right side. Claire now kick out. DaShae. Cochran looks to drive underneath. Kick out one more. Marchinsky. She's been hot as of late. Misses that one. Rebound by Jenkins. And Jenkins dominant on the glass here in the second half. Misses on the put-up. On the mid-range jumper. Rebound by Hurwitz. Now here comes Giannikas. Giannikas, Marchinsky off the hesitation. Bullseye, Marchinsky. 12 for Leila, all from outside. So Eisenberg, or make that Giannikas guarding. Up top, Larkin now inside. Trying to work as Jenkins. Haven't seen Burrell in a while as there's Larkin stripped away. It's by Giannikas. Giannikas coast to coast off the window and in. Giuliana Giannikas. First bucket from inside the arc gives her 23 in this one. 58-50, lead back to 8. As Giannikas another strip away. Fourth steal by Giannikas and Larkin, and Giannikas having words as Marchinsky misses. Rebound Eisenberg. As up and in, Marchinsky to 14. Lead back to 10. Larkin and Giannikas continuing. And double tech on Giannikas and Larkin. So Giannikas and Larkin get the double technical. That all started after the strip away by Giannikas when Larkin was driving. And they were jarring and talking that whole next sequence and all the way back down. As here comes Jenkins. Jenkins right to the rack. No shot, foul on the floor. Be 1-1 here for BeeGraphix. So Jenkins 1-1, 0 for 3 from the line. Give her another attempt. Lead down to 9. 4.5 on the clock. Jenkins, iron and out. Rebound, Giannikas. Giannikas, now it's Hurritz. And there it is, 3-ball falls, and AMD increases the advantage. As there's Marchinsky, iron and out, rebound by Larkin. In transition, up, and the foul. So BeeGraphix calls a timeout. 63-51, 3:54 remaining in the second half. Out in front, looking to stay that way. AMD had a 24-point lead. They trailed by 1. Now they lead 63-51 right here on MVI Live.
There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? 3-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee, Community and More, located at 103rd Street in Madison. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community and More.
(63-51). Emma Larkin, after the foul, will shoot. And Larkin knocks it down. 12 points for Emma Larkin. 63-52. Cochran. Now Eisenberg up top. Eisenberg drives Emily outside, picked off by Spitznagel. As Spitznagel looks to drive, finds Clair. Clair going to be fouled outside with 3:32 remaining here in the second. First shot, Clair up and in. Give her 19 now. Clair 4 for 4 this half from the line. Second shot by Clair. It's true again. 20 for Clair, the league's leading scorer. She adds 2. Lead back down to single digits. Just under 3.5 remaining. As now working up top, Marchinsky. 17 points for Marchinsky, the majority of those in the second half, when it's been a struggle to score for AMD, who led 43-34 at the half, led with a 43-19 advantage in half number one before a 25-0 run for BeeGraphix as Aierra out by Hurwitz. Rebound, grabbed down. Coringa underneath and out of bounds. Marchinsky the trigger. Marchinsky flips it in. Giannikas. As Giannikas, Cochran. Right side, Marchinsky. As Marchinsky working back, Leila Marchinsky. Marchinsky, hand off Giannikas. 7 threes in the game for Giannikas. 1 rebound away from a double-double as well. As Giannikas off the deflection, has it taken away by Larkin. 9-point deficit. Larkin looking to push the pace. Larkin down the lane, left side, up and found. And Emma Larkin back to the line. So 2:28 remaining. Giannikas fouls out with 23 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 steals. First shot, Larkin up and in, 13 for Emma Larkin. And Larkin goes 2 for 2. 14 now for Larkin. So Larkin has turned it on here in the second half after struggling to start here in this game. As Marchinsky, left side 3, no. Jenkins the rebound. And she has been brilliant on the glass in this one as out of bounds, and AMD takes over. Nearing the final 2 minutes of play, 63-56. Battle for first place, AMD out in front. Hurwitz will be in command, just 5 today, all in the first half for Hurwitz. Hurwitz left side, now rolling back up top. There's Coringa, and Coringa gonna be fouled by Madison Clair. Peterson in, out comes Coringa. Marchinsky, corner, there's Cochran. Cochran, and into the bonus. Thanks to Emma Larkin. DaShae 1 for 5. .151 remaining here in this contest, 63-56. Cochran, iron, and out. So won't get another. As back the other way, Larkin, Claire underneath, no. Rebound by Harper. Whistle blows, and back the other way we shall go. As Klingensmith back in, out comes Brooke Spitznagel. Into the press goes BeeGraphix as here's Emily Eisenberg. Eisenberg up over the court time logo. Eisenberg left side now. Cochran, DaShae to Hurwitz. Hurwitz flips it back to Eisenberg. Eisenberg surveying her options. Emily Eisenberg. Right side, there's Peterson surrounded. Peterson back to Eisenberg. Eisenberg double teamed and timeout called by AMD. As AMD will talk things over, 63-56. AMD in front looking to hang on. When we come back, right here on MVI Live.
There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? Three-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee, Community, and More, located at 103rd Street in Menneson. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community, and More.
63-56 AMD on top of BeeGraphix, looking to hang on here in this one and send this one to completion. Backcourt control there by Emily Horitz. Horitz up over the timeline, bounce pass deflected out of bounds. Going to stay with AMD nearing the final minute of play. Eisenberg rolling on Larkin. Eisenberg now Peterson. Peterson back to Eisenberg. You wonder when the foul game comes. Cochran surrounded. Marchinsky had a wide open look. She will hold. Here yelling foul from the bench. Harper will finally oblige and foul Leila Marchinsky with 17 points, 6 threes, 4 triples in this second half. Or 5 total threes from Marchinsky, but 4 in this half. Marchinsky up and in. Big bucket there, 18 for Marchinsky. Give her one more, chance to get to 19 in the ballgame. She will not, off the miss. Rebound by Madison Clair. As Jenkins underneath banks it in. 15 now for Jenkins, 64-58. As Marchinsky back to the line, Harper once again will send her there. And Giannikas with 5:21 left in the first, hit a triple, made it 43-19. And then it would be 10 minutes and 10 minutes and 34 seconds in between buckets for AMD. A 25-0 run that would put BeeGraphix up 44-43. AMD would come back. They now lead 64-60. And an and one opportunity for Madison Clair. (64-60). Clair. Iron out. Jenkins got it. 2-point game. As Cochran fouled hard. So DaShae slow to get back up. The rising sophomore at McKeesport picks up her third foul here in the last few moments. And DaShae Cochran, who has struggled from the line in this one, will head back. So BeeGraphix calls a timeout. We'll take one final break, and when we come back, it'll be the conclusion of this one right here on MVI Live.
It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. Wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customized. Call today at 412-384-5300.
A game of turning tides An early 43-19 lead for AMD. Trailed 44-43 after a 25-0 run. Got the lead back up around 10. Now it's 64-62. DaShae Cochran at the line. Chance to make it a two-possession game once again. She has struggled from the stripe. As first one falls, 11 for DaShae. That's a big one. Makes it a three-point game. And Giannikas is fouled out as well in this one. Iron and in. DaShae Cochran in the clutch goes 2 for 2. And it's a 4-point game here. Here comes Larkin down the lane. Klingon-Smith to Clair. Can't connect. Cochran the rebound. She will dribble out. And AMD hangs on. The Tides shift in their favor. And AMD, after the penultimate night, is out in front. They stand alone for first place. They sweep BeeGraphix 66-62, your final. As BeeGraphix made it interesting, a 23-point second half for AMD. While it was 28 on the other side for BeeGraphix. Giannikas, 23 points, 9 rebounds, 5 steals, 18 points for Marchinsky. 12 for Cochran, 4 for Karinga, 4 for Eisenberg. And on the other side, 19 for Jenkins, a double-double, 22 for Clair, 14 for Larkin, and 7 for Borello. We'll be back in action on Thursday. It will be Moflo versus Howard Hanna. But until that one, I'm Alex Lyon saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time right here on MVI Live.
This has been a presentation of Lions Heart Media on MVI Live.